5 games. 5-game suspension for Draymond Green.
Fever.
A little high, I thought. I think that's, I think there's a few too many games. I was thinking 3, but that's what happens when you put yourself in that position time and time again. Now the conversation, I guess, becomes, is that too many, too little, not enough? I'll use the kid's phrase, Goo. It is what it is, and he won't be playing for the next 5 games.
And we won't see him tonight. As a show, we'll be in the house. And I'll tell you this, what if it's not about if it was right, if it was too high, too low? What are they going to do in the 5 games without him? Because this season, got off to a great start, but I'll say this. I watch a lot of Law and Order because, I ain't been in trouble with the law. But when you go in front of the judge, they know your history.
Yes.
And if you got transgressions, it's going to hurt you if the judge sees you again. So, I was up in here yesterday saying 10. I thought it might be 3 or 4, Steiny, and the suspensions for Dray. But it wasn't just about what he did to Gobert. Nobody can defend that he's in the system. And that's what got him 5. And now no Curry tonight, OKC. My fear, and I'm going to have me a cocktail tonight, who steps up?
Well,
good God, who steps up? I got like 8 names.
Well, to me, Kuminga's number 1, obviously.
16 minutes last night. 2 nights ago, he had an opportunity to step up.
Well, he'll probably get the first opportunity tonight, I would think.
First crack at it.
888-957-9570 is the number. Steiny and Guru, Warriors, Oklahoma City tonight, and they're going to play tonight without Steph Curry and Draymond Green. They're 6-6. And they're looking at the next 5 games without Draymond Green. Can we say the season isn't off to a great start now?
I don't think anybody would argue that.
I don't know. Can I do need to bring the one thing up. The one thing up that has to be brought up. This is the one thing where Draymond, to me, does hurt the team. So, whether you like it or not, whether people want to hear it or not, Draymond Green now has a history of getting ejected in games that Steph Curry does not play in. 7 of Draymond Green's last 11 ejections, 7 of 11, okay, have been when Stephen Curry is out. Okay? So that means 7 out of 11, he didn't want to play with. He didn't want to play without Steph.
Yeah.
Okay, but it's deeper. It's deeper than this. This is where it hurts the team as far as I'm concerned. So you look at a game like tonight, there'll be no Draymond Green. Okay, I'm more than willing to talk about who needs to step up. Kuminga? Yes, absolutely. Maybe the rookie, maybe the rookie Jackson Davis. Maybe it's him. I'm more than willing to talk about who can step up. But here's the problem. The problem is, whether they step up or not, it's not going to be as important because Steph Curry's not playing. So, yeah, Kuminga may have a new opportunity and Jackson Davis may have more opportunity, but they got to do it without Steph Curry. So every time Draymond Green gets suspended, or 7 of 11 times when Draymond Green gets suspended, it's not only that he doesn't play, it's that then the young players who are substituting for Draymond Green's suspension, they don't even get the benefit of playing with Steph Curry because he only gets ejected and suspended when Steph doesn't play. So Kuminga won't have the benefit of playing with Curry tonight.
And it sounds like what you're saying to me is the degree of difficulty goes through the roof.
Yes, it absolutely goes through the roof. So,
and that's leadership. 7 of 11. And Gobert knew that. That's why he said what he said yesterday before this was handed down.
Right.
But, I mean, moving forward, does somebody sit Dray down? I know Bob's not here, Bob Myers, and say, man, leadership is when you know we're without the chef. We need you. These young guys need you more. But you're getting ran, so it's double compound fracture.
That's the way I look at it. Steiny Guru with you on 95.7 The Game. Draymond Green gets 5 games, And
He'll be back in sack. They play sack in sack. He'll be back.
The other thing, I think this is what the decision told me too, is like the league is, they are not.
Well, it wasn't 10.
They are done with him. They are done with him. If you don't think this, and we're taking history into consideration, that may as well be the Draymond Green line. It really may as well, because the league now can just cite past behavior as an impetus to whatever the penalty is.
Well, Joe Dumars said that last year in the playoffs when he stepped on Sabonis.
Exactly. And what he's saying is maybe Green wouldn't have gotten a game, but he's got to get a game because he's got a history. And maybe Joe Dumars is looking at that saying, you know what, that's about a 2 or 3 game suspension, but you know what? He's got a history. Let's make it 5. And then if something happens down the road, they're going to say, you know what? He's got a history. Should be about 5. Let's make it 7. That's where it's headed, right? There's no doubt.
And we don't know if Steph's going to be back. Not only forget this game tonight, I know that's on the docket, but will he be, available Saturday against the same OKC team? Man, Steiny, I don't like this start, but I'll say this. They've been showing it on loop, every outlet, TV, what have you. Klay Thompson throwing that towel signaled to me, and I know you might scoff, tonight, Steiny, is his night. Tonight, Betty White, tonight's his night. I don't know if the ball's going in, but we're going to get 25 field goal attempts from Klay Thompson tonight. He was upset and flabbergasted that he got ran. Okay, we'll just leave that there. So tonight, I didn't even mention him, but it starts with him, Steiny. OKC, watch out.
Okay.
I'm hoping. Well, if you're... Come on now, bud. You can't say, bud. Come on, we're going to go out there and get our heads beat.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that, but you got 5 games coming up now without Draymond Green.
And then how many without Steph, if you had to guess?
It's a good question.
Day-to-day, MRI was clean.
I'm not guessing about injuries. I got no clue. I don't know. I'll guess about a suspension because I can see, but I have no clue about Steph Curry.
You and I were just doing shows. It's in my memory bank. They were 5-1. We were talking about strength in numbers, and now
when
here we are.
When you say
the vibe of this show, and where we're listed, the Bay Area. I mean, man.
888-957-9570 is the number. Steiny Guru with you. We're going to be talking Warriors up until at least 11. Then we're going to bring in Ross Tucker.
Football.
NFL's Odyssey Insider. Get back to some Niners. They have the Tampa Bay Bucks in town, 105 on Sunday at Levi Stadium. And we'll definitely get into the San Francisco 49ers against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. But first hour is going to be Warriors. Draymond Green. He's suspended 5 games. The Warriors are 6-6. They'll play the next 5 without Draymond Green. They'll play at least tonight without Steph Curry. Just
tell us.
Just I'm closing my eyes and
you're fed up.
Yeah, I'm fed up, but I'm kind of amused in a different kind of way. I just close my eyes and think about all the things Draymond said about 3 weeks ago about the chemistry last year.
Accountability.
And everything's different. Da-da-da-da-da. And la-la-la-la-la.
Look at my guy.
Yada, yada, yada. And blah, blah, blah. And this is my hand. Come on, man.
But it was a fight. It was a dust-up.
So, in other words, basically this is a 5-game suspension. He's been suspended twice. He missed it. Okay. So, Steiny, how's the 2023-2024 season started? Well, first 16 games, Draymond's missed half.
But you do wonder behind closed doors if the cause was worth it, in the sense that Steve Kerr said he had, but you think nobody's mad at him on the team. And I think let's do our show for an example. Okay. If I did something and I was out and you guys knew it was for a good cause, I think you would, because all I'm worried about is what you guys think of me leaving you hanging.
Okay.
And if I'm defending you, Steiny, and then something happens to me, I think you would be like, Goo, I know your heart was in the right place. Like, this ain't weed, this ain't guns. I'm just saying they're going to miss him. But I do wonder, because everything coming out of Warriorville is they had his back like he tried to get plays. Right. And that's just who I am, Steiny, at heart.
Let me ask you this. Yeah. So Warriors have 14 guys on the roster. Let's just talk the roster. You think all 14 guys are just totally copacetic with Draymond?
No, I don't.
Okay, what about the 15 coaches?
No, I don't.
What about the 400 or 500 employees?
No, I don't. One of them sent the tape in when he hit pool. Go ahead.
Like, this is the problem. Like, you can say, well, I don't think it's really fracturing the team. I think the team's got his back, and Draymond's got the team back, and I think this and that. And here's the way I look at it. There is no way, no chance in hell that the Golden State organization from Joe Lacob to the bottom of the level, the lowest salesperson, there is no way that the Warriors organization is completely supportive of Draymond Green. There's no way. There's no way there are people in that organization, whether they're the coach, the owner, or somebody who's got to sell tickets. There's no chance that whole organization is unified behind Draymond Green. In fact, I'll bet you some people are saying he's making things tougher in a lot of ways for a lot of us.
We'll start that the next 5 games.
It might. Who cares what the salespeople think? Fine. Who cares what the salespeople think? But the point is the guy is fracturing your organization. That's what I believe. I really believe that. If you're a ticket rep, like, okay, you're a ticket rep, and you're checking in with your people. For all they've heard for the last what's going on with Draymond? What's going on? We got, like, there are a lot of people out there that aren't happy with the Warriors for allowing this to happen.
And then what about, here I go, Dray, I'm trying to ride for you, but listen, what did we say last year? These words came out of his mouth. If I didn't do what I did to JP, we'd still be playing. So in a sense, I'm trying to find a silver lining, but I'm like, damn, you fractured last year with your actions. And that was against your own.
All right. Boy.
But the 4-4 hundo, the guy that is most important, there was enough goodwill for him to stay and remain a Warrior for now.
Yep. And they're 6-6. And there's that's the other thing. Like, the Warriors have supported Draymond Green, the front office.
Wow, I love that word.
There's a chance. And we can say, well, if the organization did it, then it must not be. The organization could be dead wrong. The organization could be dead wrong in their support. I mean, it all kind of remains to be seen. But there's a possibility that, hey, you know what? They support him. They but guess what? It hurts the team. It hurts.